Hey everybody, welcome to Wacky Wednesday, number 112 on the Leek. I'm John as always, and it's the windiest day on the planet Earth today, so hopefully the rattling of the balcony door doesn't sound too loud in the background. I tested it out. I don't think it will, but we're going to be doing some modern cube Swiss drafting. There is queues for this, but they're only single elimination. They're not Swiss. But they're firing, so hopefully maybe Wizards will be like, hey, there is actually a market for queues, especially for cube, because singleton cubes don't make sense in leagues. But we want to have 3 matches. We don't want to lose match 1. So we are going to draft the modern Swiss cube. What is the modern cube? The modern cube is a brand new cube designed by a You Design the Cube designer. That was a contest last year that they held. And it's entirely modern cards. It looks relatively fun. I've heard a whole bunch of complaints, but you know, that's Reddit Magic players, and they're frankly idiots. But we're going to jump in. We're going to have some fun playing this fun game of Magic that we enjoy playing and see how it goes. See you guys for Pack 1 Pick 1. All right, here we are for Pack 1 Pick 1. We've got an Elspeth. We have, what else? I don't even know what we should be picking in this cube. Well, we've got a Mana Dork, and I do like the idea of green-white. White looks kind of fun in this cube. Very white weenies go wide kind of thing. It's not a powerful first pick, though. We have an Icy Manipulator. 4 is expensive, but 1 and tap is very, very good. Plus, it hits lands. And hitting lands is very, very, very good. We've got a mono red pick, but it's not a good one. It's a decent one, but it's not a first pick one. Steam Vents, Electrolyze. Could just take a Mana Rock. Is a Mana Rock better than a Pilgrim? Might be. We'll play Cold Steel Heart in basically every deck. Yeah, basically every deck. So I think we might just take the boring Cold Steel Heart there. How is old Elspeth? 4 plus 2, you get a life for each creature. Minus 2, you get a 1/1 white. You get 3 1/1 white soldiers. So I mean, she would have been powerful for the white deck, but Cold Steel keeps us open, right? What do we follow that up with? We got a Fatal Push for removal. But I don't like Fatal Push in Limited. Not nearly as much as, you know, a Dreadbore, for example. We got a Venser. Venser can be fun. Is there a Flicker deck in this format? I'm not sure. Could just be a good tempo play. We might take Venser. I wouldn't mind going like blue-black or blue-something. Blue is always powerful in cubes. Yeah, I think we'll take Venser here. What else do we have? We get a Looter, a Frostwalker. We get a Liliana, the Last Hope, an Ulamog, a Nahiri. I wouldn't mind taking Liliana if we do want to go kind of blue-black control. She's not Veil, but she's still really good. Potentially killing things with the +1, milling, and then getting stuff back to my hand with the -2. There's the way to win in green. 3 green. Until end of turn, creature you control get trample and +X/+X, where X is the greatest power among creatures you control. If that is 3, you've got yourself an overrun. And if it's more, you've got yourself a 1 game. We could take it, pivot into green. Not taking a couple of green picks first kind of hurts a little bit. Yeah, let's take it. I wonder what blue-green is in this format. Well, we'll find out later. We get an O-Ring, Thalia, Profit a Crewfix if we wanted to go blue-green. On tap all creature, right, you can play things frequently. That could be fun. Go blue-green, profit, cast stuff into an overwhelming stampede. Got an Una, Battlesphere, Heart of Kirin. Yeah, let's go Wacky. Blue-green. Blue-green is what we're going to do. Awakening Zone can be really good with overwhelming stampede. Turn a bunch of Eldrazi's into like 3/3 tramples, 4/4 tramples. Consecrated Sphinx. I do want to keep my curve a little bit low-ish. I've heard that this can be a fast cube based on that article that came out. We might get that back around. Yeah, let's take Awakening Zone and go into this sort of go wide, overwhelming Stampede deck. Well, Essence Scatter is a very solid counter spell. Flicker Wisp. I wonder if there's a Flicker deck in the format. There's Flicker Wisp. Snapcaster is probably in here. But yeah, we'll just take the Essence Scatter here and go into this blue-green counter deck. Ooh, Kira. I do like a Kira. There's a Mystic, but there's a Kira. Kira, in you go. Alright. So Eldritch Evolution is what? It's like fake birthing pod, sort of, kind of, a little bit. But it's a sorcery. Right, and forever I thought it was an enchantment, which it is very not. Stratus Dancer could be decent, actually. Wake Thrasher, 1/1, whenever a permanent you control becomes untapped, it gets +1/+1 until end of turn. Let's just do the Stratus Dancer. Stratus Dancer we will probably pretend is a 3-drop. And then here we get a Trophy Mage, which doesn't get us anything. Or we just take the Icy Manipulator, which sounds fine to me. In you go. In you go. Mimic Vat, I guess. We're not going to play just far. I don't know if we'll go into 3 colors. Just bounce? Yeah. We could technically play this as a green-green. Don't super want that. Let's just take Mimic Vat. Mimic Vat leads to some wacky stuff. Boy, that wind is ridiculous out there. We get Frostwalker, which isn't great. Are we going to ramp into an Ulamog? I doubt it. Could take a Mutavault. Well, I mean, if we do get green ramp, although at least 2 parts of it are already gone, I don't think we'll be short of playable, so let's take the Ulamog. Don't think we'll be short. Now, this cube will be missing some things, I think. Natural Order won't be in here. Eureka won't be in here, I don't believe. We get past an Una, 3 blue, as far as we're concerned, for a 5/5 flyer. I mean, we're not going to take Mind Shatter. We're not going to take Carry. We're not going to take Flame Javelin. Let's take Una. Don't know that we'll play her. Precursor Golem or a Kessig Prowler. Well, that keeps our curve low. Precursor Golem is probably just better with the Stampede plan, though. Let's take that. Sure, let's take a blue-red land. And let's take a Fire Drain Crusader. So, 5/5. X and a blue. Choose a color. Target opponent exiles the top X cards of his or library. That's too wacky. Too wacky for us. And it's Wacky Wednesday. We've got a Tireless Tracker. Sort of Light and Shadow. Green-blue land, which will almost definitely come back around. 3 and tap, or blue and tap. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Let's control phase 1. Ew. So Sword of Light and Shadow is pro-white and black. And you gain 3 life, and you can return and target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Seems fine. I really want that tracker, though. I don't want that to go away. But swords are swords. Let's take the sword. Please come back to me, tracker. Oh, we get another one. And a Rishkar, and a Dem Protector, and a Baral. Boy. Blarg. Get to on-tap all my lands. I want Rishkar, though. And I kind of want Baral if we're going to go a little bit control-y. Although we only have, what, the Essence Scatter right now? And I guess Overwhelming Stampede. Ugh. You know what? I think we need the creatures. And it's also ramp. Goodbye, Second Sword. Hornet Queen, Rabid Bite, Eternal Witness, Vesuvian Shapeshifter. There's Battlefield, or is turn face up because it's a morph. You can choose another creature. If you do, it's a copy. And then at the beginning of my upkeep, I can flip this back down. Well, that's nifty. And the morph is only 2? That's really cool. Hornet Queen. So there's no way that I know of offhand in Modern of just like quickly cheating this out. We're going to have to ramp into it. But boy, is it ever a finisher. And if we could get the shapeshifter back. Oh. Although it doesn't enter the battlefield as a copy. No, it does not enter the battlefield as a copy, so it does not trigger ETB effects. That's much less good now. Hornet Queen, Eternal Witness. Yeah, let's take the Hornet Queen. Well, this deck's going to be something. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's going to be something. Gearhulk seems good. Probably better than Nissa. Right? I'd like the Nissa, but yeah, I think we'll just take the Gearhulk here. Not much of anything. We get a Hedron Archive, which helps us ramp a little bit more towards Ulamog if we keep him in. Otherwise, we've got nothing really, so let's take the Hedron Archive. I'm not going to make promises of this being a good deck. I will promise that it is a deck. Mistraven is fine. 3/2, when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. I like that. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you can pay green. If you do, return it from your graveyard to your hand. Nifty. Sphere of the Suns is a cheap little mana rock that you can use three times. Three times? 3 times. Mistraven's a Mistraven. I kind of want to ramp into Ulamog. Maybe I just want the Sphere. Yeah, let's take the Sphere. I'd like a couple more counters. And then just ramp into Ulamog. We get Urban Sprawl. That helps us, right? Whenever Enchanted Forest is tapped for a mana, its controller adds 1 mana of chosen color to his mana pool. Right. There's also just an Ancestral Vision, which I think we probably want instead. So we're going to take that. And we're out of picks. Yeah, we have no real... I guess we could slash red. But I'm not doing that for a Zergo or a Chandra. Let's get rid of a Liliana Cloud Goat Ranger. Let's get rid of a Cloud Goat Ranger. Nothing here for us either. Let's take this Crystal Shard. Haha, Baral came back in the deck. In the deck you go. I only have 1 count. Oh no, it's so whenever whenever spell or ability you control. So Kira, Stratus Dancer, Essence Scatter. I think Baral can do some fun stuff for us here. Most definitely. So it's going to cheapen that. It's going to cheapen... Is that it? Wow, we still just have 2 instant sorceries. Anticipate. Yeah, sure. Go in the deck. You only cost a blue now. Hopefully. I'm liking this so far, and we have another entire pack left. I enjoy new cubes. Nest Invader is fine. Yeah, let's take a Nest Invader. Might get replaced, might not. We'll have to see. What am I currently looking at replacing? Maybe Mimic Vat, because we're not going to really kill things. And our opponents, you know, I guess if they kill something, it would be cool. But I don't think Mimic Vat's going to make the cut. Let's get rid of the Entreat. After that, Overwhelming Stampede probably doesn't make it, because we're not going that wide deck. We're going more mid-rangey Hornet Queen, mid-rangey Ulamog, mid-rangey just Virtuous Gearhulk on stuff. Speaking of Virtuous Gearhulk, what's the interaction with Precursor Golem? Spell, instant or sorcery, not ability. Okay. That would be stupid if it was. Okay. Okay. We get Sower, which is real good. We get Whisperwood, which can be real good. We get Sylvan Advocate, which is a 2/3, blah blah blah. Right. I recall you. Frostlinks. I think we just take the Sower. Gets us one of our opponent's creatures. Seems like a fine plan to me. Sylvan Advocate's fine, probably better in like a green-white deck. Whisperwood, we don't want to load up on too many more 5-drops. Frostlink's underpowered. Good in limited, but underpowered in cube. Ditto for, well, Reclamation Sage is maybe more of a sideboard. So yeah, Sower, in you go. Jace, Unraveler of Secrets. Ah, the Innistrad one. Right. Wolfear, Silverheart, Aether Adept, or a Jace. Scry 1 draw. Cool. Bounce creature. Cool. And counter stuff. I like it. I like most of those words, if not all of those words. Holy crap, wind. Man, I hope that's not showing up in the recording. Yeah, Jace, in you go. Overwhelming Stampede. Sorry, we're not that deck. Cyclonic Rift. Chalice. I think I just like Cyclonic Rift. It saves us a little bit longer. Yeah, let's take Cyclonic for the time being. Saheeli, the rare red Temporal Mastery. Why is it red? Silent Departure, Body Double, 4 and a blue. Enters the battlefield with a copy of a creature in a graveyard. Nifty, but eh. Maybe we just take the rare red Temporal Mastery. I literally did not even think about taking it because I was like, yeah, it's red. Extra turns aren't great. But I don't really want a Silent Departure. Strangleroot Geist, eh. That's a Mana Rock, Prismatic Lens. No, let's take the Mastery. Get rid of the Mimic Vat. Rattleclaw, Phantasmal Image, Chromatic Lantern. So we're at 24 already. So we're already going to need to make a cut, I think. And that cut might need to be... Maybe Awakening Zone doesn't make too much... Well, Awakening Zone gets us into Ulamog, right? As well as Hornet Queen or Precursor Golem, it ramps us. I think we'll take the image. Will it replace anything? Maybe just replace the Nest Invader. 2/2 is not that amazing. And a single Eldrazi? A single Eldrazi. Yeah, let's get rid of the Nest Invader. Frost Titan, and a Jace, and a Disallow, and a Rishkars. Boy. I think we're going to take Baby Jace. Could take Baby Jace or Disallow. I think we just take Baby Jace. It's so strong. So strong. Oh, there is a Rashmi as well. Didn't even see her. So she cascades, right? Whenever you cast your first spell, if it's an online card, you can... or no, she doesn't cascade. You reveal it, and you can cast it for free. I haven't played her yet. I really want to play her. So Rashmi, get in there. Jace, probably the correct pick, but meh, we're having fun. Temporal Mastery, get out of there. We're not having that much fun. Dissipate. Careful consideration. Target player draws 4 cards, discards 3 if the spell was cast during your main phase. Draw 4, discard 2. That's no. Drastodon, Breeding Pool, but I think we want another counter spell here, so let's take the Dissipate, and I think we cut the Icy Manipulator. Enclave Cryptologist, Gilded Lotus, or just a Temple of Mystery. Let's take a Temple. So we still need to make a cut, right? One singular cut. What is that one singular cut? Might just be the Anticipate, to be honest. Compared to like Visions and a Jace and whatnot, it's not that exciting. Let's cut the Anticipate. Frostlink, sure, for the sideboard. Seems fine. Aether Adept, probably also for the sideboard. Yeah, for the sideboard. Alright, we got our deck. It's a little bit wonky, but it's got a lot of cards that I've wanted to play with and see how they work. I'm going to have some fun. We're going to be wacky. Grizzlebrand comes back, so nobody's Reanimator apparently. Liliana, Ral Zarek. We can take Ral. I don't think we'll splash for it. Maybe if we lose a whole bunch, we'll decide to go a bit on the splashy side with a Shivan Reef. I guess we've also got Cold Steel Heart and Sphere of the Suns, actually. Actually, yeah, we've got a whole bunch of stuff that we can splash with. Interesting to think about. We'll take that. Well, no, we'll just take the blue-green land. And a Lawkeeper. Wow, last pick Lawkeeper. White players, what are you doing? Tappers are good. So. What does Ral do? Ral lightning bolts? Why has my middle mouse button stopped working? Where did Ral go? Did I hide him? Sure did. Let's pull him back over. Alright, middle mouse button no longer zooms in. Z zooms in. There we go. I fixed it somehow. So he lightning bolts for -2. He taps and untaps for +1. And then the potential extra turns. Right. I think I'd rather be consistent. I think we will jam in with this deck. I don't think it's going to be great, but I think it's going to be fun. How bad do we need green? We need it for the Hornet Queen. Do I cut a blue? 8-7? No. I go 9-6. All right, we're going to do this. I will see you guys for match 1. I'm going to have some fun. Hopefully you guys will have fun watching. See you then.